Good afternoon, everyone. This is Road to Stardom with your host, DJ Zanders.
DJ Brey.
And we have a special guest today,
Hello.
Jonah.
Yep.
Now, okay, I know we always talk about media and everything, but we're going to kind of diverge this to talk about theater since our friend Jonah is in the play. Now, Jonah, can you tell us something about what's going on in the play? What is it about?
So the show is about a kid who lives in Swindon, England, which is, I think, west of London. So he lives in a small town, and there's a dog that his neighbor owns that he finds with a garden fork in it, and basically starts writing a book about that, and then finds out that his father lied about his mom being dead in the hospital because he finds a letter in a box with his book in it that is addressed to him about 18 months after. Goes to London, finds his mom, ends up coming back, and was able to take a class.
Okay, now what is this called?
It's called called Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime.
Yes.
Now, Jonah, what is your role in this play? What do you do?
I am the video board op.
Now, what is that?
Simply just projections. So because the show is very complex with a set, it would have a lot of set changes and scene changes, which would be way too much to be built. So it's just simply made with chairs and on this thing called a rake, which is basically a platform them to stand on, and the projection screen.
Okay.
Good question, Jonah. What's your major?
I'm theater production.
Okay, and do you see yourself doing that? Like that's your main focus?
Yeah.
Okay, great. What is your reason? What is your inspiration for doing theater production?
I got into it in my freshman year of high school in a thing called Sing, which I can explain that if you don't know what that is.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's a student-led and student-based, almost like competition.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Sing like the movie.
No. So there's a team of all the freshmen and not the sophomores, the freshmen and the seniors, and then the juniors and the sophomores, and basically they just compete. So you have 1 month to make a show, and all of it there's no influence from teachers at all.
Good question. Is it like the same school or is it different schools?
The way it used to be, I think, was that it was within the school, and then they would have intersing, which is among other schools. So other schools would compete, but I think now it's still only just within one school.
And what did you do for it?
My job changed a little bit every year. So the first year I did run crew. So I'm just running set pieces and other things onto the stage and off. I also did carpentry all the years I was in it. I did crew chief, which is the person who's in charge of the run crew. So I get to tell them when to go and what to do. And then I also was technical director, which I'm in charge of all the carpentry, and I have to take the set designer's ideas and basically make it come to life.
Okay. Now, it sounds like you do a lot of backstage activity. Now, I have a question. Would you ever like to do anything on stage?
I don't really think so, honestly. I don't think it's really my place, but I don't know. There'd only be one way to find out.
Right. Okay.
I know we do share acting class together too. We just came from there.
Yeah.
And I was about to ask the same question. Do you feel like you ever explore the options? So it sounds like you're open to it though.
Yeah, I could be.
But your main priorities after this, you want to do behind the stage work and stuff like that. Is Broadway, working on Broadway, one of your big things you want to work to?
Yeah, I would definitely say Broadway.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, because Broadway definitely has. Everything here is very applicable to the film world, but I feel like Broadway for a lot of on-stage people is the final stepping stool for TV sets, as well. You could also work on and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And even though you're not you're not influencer, but you still help push these types of media out because you are a person behind the camera, doing all the work and the groundwork to help these performances come to life. What is some advice, I would say, that you would give to people who are trying to pursue things outside of what you do, say, behind stage work or on stage work? What is some advice you would give?
I would say try to look for internships,
Okay.
especially if you're trying to do behind the scenes work, because there's a bunch of probably not Broadway, but more like smaller and local theaters that are probably looking for interns,
True. Mm-hmm.
just so you can gain experience. And then also, I would definitely say if you're not, go to school for it.
Right.
It would help, especially it would look good on a resume if you went to a good school for it.
Mm-hmm.
And just kind of put yourself out there. Go to a bunch of different theaters, and whoever gets back to you, you know.
Now, Jonah, can you tell our viewers where can they watch this play and where can they get the tickets to watch this play?
So you can get tickets online.
Okay.
They're free. You just have to reserve one. And then around campus, there's posters that have QR codes on them, so that makes it a little easier. I think there were actually emails that were sent out, but I'm not too sure about that.
I think so. Yeah.
And it's in the Lighthouse Theater, which is in the M building.
Okay, so you hear that, everyone? Please watch this play. It's tomorrow, right? It opens tomorrow?
Yeah, opening day's tomorrow.
Okay.
Where's the last day, by the way?
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Okay. All right. Yeah. So you guys have from what Friday to next Wednesday? I believe that's 4 days. They don't do weekends, right?
We do Saturday.
Okay, so you have like 5 days to go and see this play. I'm not sure the runtime, but
It's 90 minutes.
90 minutes. All right, so like hour and 30. I would say if you're like performing arts, any kind of field in that for your major, you're required to see the play, so you're gonna see it regardless. But I would say check out the play because I saw the last play. I forgot what it's called, but the actors in it were like they're actually very good. One of them was like Broadway level. I'm like it was crazy.
Really?
You're talking about Ordinary Days?
Ordinary Days. Yeah,
I didn't get to watch that play.
It
I
was
missed
good.
it.
it was very.
I wanted
good.
to watch it though.
Very good.
It was a musical.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
so this one is not a musical, right?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No. Yeah. So. Yeah. That. And if you guys like musicals, too bad you missed the last one. So but I would say definitely check it out. And yeah.
Okay, yeah. Jonah, do you have anything else to add about your theater experience in like Kingsborough? How do you like it so far? Like, do you think you learned more here than you ever did before?
I would say probably because I'm getting into other like areas that I didn't really get into before because I mainly just did carpentry, but I've learned some stuff with sound, some stuff with lighting.
Okay.
I would say that the institutions here that like teach all these different aspects, they do very well, and there's enough resources here, like radio, for instance. Like we're in this radio studio, actually practicing it instead of just like reading and writing about it in a class. Like they actually give the resources to practice what they're teaching and to further enhance our knowledge on it. Basically, and hands-on, I feel is the most important, especially for the lighting class we have. We actually get to work with the lights and like mess around with it.
Very hands-on.
Yeah, very hands-on.
The final project.
Oh yeah, our final project is actually very hands-on. If anything.
Yeah, our final project, like we have to make a whole light demonstration show and all that stuff match with music. But I would say definitely, I'm gonna touch on what you said earlier about internships and stuff. Yeah, if you have any kind of passion, whether in arts or not, I would say it's still important to get hands-on on anything you can. Like go out, you don't expect I have to wait for this or that. Like you can start at any time. It's just you just have to like get hands-on, because the more hands-on stuff you have, the more you prepare for the on-field work or like requirements for the job eventually. You know, it's better that you get to practice from now instead of waiting for an opportunity to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Now, Jonah, one of the final questions I want to ask you is, where do you think you can see yourself in this business?
I don't really know, to be honest. I mean, it could go really any way. I mean, if I learn more about lighting and sound, I have that as well under my belt, so I have more opportunities open. So I can do Broadway shows, I could do concerts, I could do like football games or anything like that. I could do anything that
because you have those credentials.
Exactly. I can need anything that they would need designing for, that they would need a board up for, or they would just need hands to do things for.
Right. Okay. And where can our viewers find you?
I mean, I don't really have. I don't post too much about theater stuff.
Okay.
I have some things that I've posted before about past things in high school, but that's really it.
Well, yeah. So he's not sure his Instagram, but you can find him on campus. You know, if you see him, if you just like walk
say, "Hey,
through
Jonah,
the campus, like the best thing to do to get their attention, you wait to walk by and yell Jonah, like, and then
I'm gonna have a fan club now.
Yeah, exactly. just yell at him. All right, he's gonna love it. All right, just attack him mid class.
Now
it goes well.
Just tap him on the shoulder. He's gonna love that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, totally.
All right. Well, I don't know. What else? Do you have any questions?
I'm out of gas. I'm perfectly fine. Yeah.
Oh.
No, I'm good. Trust me. Yeah.
All right. I guess that's really it. I don't really have more questions. Do you want to say anything more about the play? Anything else you want to add?
I think
Let
you
the
covered.
Just watch it.
Yeah,
go
just
see
watch it. Watch it. You know, it's from Friday, Saturday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Go watch it. The last one was very good. If you're a fan of musicals, too bad. If
You
you're
missed
not,
it.
then
Womp womp.
yeah. If you're not, then it's like, hey, you found your musical. This looks like a good play. The casting is very good most of the time. From the plays I've seen all the time.
Yeah, I would say the casting is very good.
Yeah, so I would say go check it out. Even if you're not like a theater major, it's not required for you. Still go check it out. You know, it could be a cool experience because the last one I thought I wasn't gonna like, and then it actually turned out very good. You know?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, just open your eyes to something new.
yeah, and give these young performers, you know, some theater practice. You know, they have to have an audience, so you know you could be their critiques and stuff like that. You know?
Yeah, tell them what they could work on.
But don't walk
Tell
up
them
and tell
what
them
they're
you like the
Yeah, no.
performance.
Like,
Don't
if
do
you
that.
didn't like the performance, don't just.
Yeah.
Yeah, be like, yeah, I didn't really like you. No, don't do it. But like, you're
You
adding
can
to
take
the
your own
experience.
notes about
Yeah.
that.
Exactly, and it's a good experience all around, basically. But yeah,
All right. Well, that was our guest, Jonah,
Thank you.
and your host, DJ Zanders, and
DJ Brey.
this has been Road to Stardom. Peace.